Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gordon from Hong Kong, and today we are diving into the origins of RC crawlers, those rugged terrain-conquering vehicles that lay the groundwork for the crawlers we know today. Let's look back at where it all began. To tell this story, we need to rewind and start with a pioneering RC brand, Tamiya. Alright then, let's go! In the late 1970s, RC cars were about to take off in a big way. In 1976, the Japanese company Tamiya launched its first RC car, the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. Unlike other kits at that time, Tamiya's cars brought together high-quality engineering and incredible detail. They don't just look realistic, they performed well too. This started what we call the golden era of RC cars, where enthusiasts were drawn to the world of scale, performance, and customization. In the late 70s, Tamiya released two models that changed the RC world, the Sand Scorcher and the Rough Rider.
Water-resistant battery and RC box is easily opened for maintenance and recharging of the batteries. Oil-filled shock absorbers to dampen out all the rough spots.
These were among the first RC models designed for off-road action, allowing hobbyists to move beyond racing tracks to dirt, gravel, and beyond. Suddenly, RC was no longer just about speed, it was about adventure and off-roading, sparkling a new wave of customization and performance tuning. Let's jump to 1981. Tamiya unveiled the Toyota 4x4 pickup.
The newest and most sophisticated of our four-wheeled vehicles is this 1/10 scale Toyota Hilux pickup truck. These 14 Hilux models are in low gear, four-wheel drive, and will pull the full-sized 1.3-ton Hilux to demonstrate the power and ruggedness of this, our top-of-the-line model.
A model that would go down in RC history. The 4x4 pickup wasn't just another RC car, it was a 1/10 scale replica of the Toyota pickup truck of the 80s, designed with unmatched attention to detail. This model had a metal frame, leaf suspension, and a 3-speed gearbox. In low gear, it had full 4-wheel drive, while higher gears gave it 2-wheel drive, making it incredibly versatile on all types of terrain. If you look at today's crawlers, you will notice many of these same features: gear shifting, leaf springs, and solid axles. The 4x4 pickup was the granddaddy of RC crawlers, setting a standard for realism and durability that has yet to fade. It may not have been an instant hit in the crawling community back then, but its design left an undeniable mark on the RC history. Then came 1987. Tamiya introduced Clod, the first true RC monster truck.
With dual motors, full-time four-wheel drive, and four-wheel steering mechanics, what more could you ask for? Pick up a Clodbuster and take it home today. Haven't you always wanted to own your own monster?
This model was massive, powered by twin motors, with an innovative four-wheel steering system. With its oversized tractor tires, the Clodbuster had no problem tackling rough terrain and pulling off impressive jumps. Its power, size, and innovative design set new standards for RC monster trucks. and laid the foundation for later crawler models, with what known as the MOA or motor on axle setup. In 2001, Tamiya introduced the TXT-1, building on the Clodbuster's legacy and refined it with advanced engineering. The TXT-1 was a beast with an aluminium leather frame, twin-motor gearbox, shaft-driven solid axles, and falling suspension, making it very capable and fun to drive. It could handle everything from steep inclines to muddy trails, giving hobbyists a taste of true off-road crawling potential. However, we can't forget the HPI Wheelie King, released by HPI Racing in the 2007. This model brought a new spin-off to the off-road RC fun, with a design that let it pull off wheelies and handle rough terrain. The Wheelie King quickly became a favorite among hobbyists, who wanted a truck that was both rugged and playful. The Wheelie King may not have been designed with rock crawling in mind, but it certainly opened up some new ideas. But you may be thinking, aren't these monster trucks? Good question. These early models wasn't technically crawlers as we know them today. It wasn't until the early 2000s that a dedicated crawling scene started to emerge. Enthusiasts wanted RC vehicles that could climb rocks and conquer rough terrain, so they started modifying these monster trucks and other models. They focused on increasing traction, building stronger suspension, and focused more on torque than speed. Early crawlers can typically fit into these three categories. The first category, shaft-driven crawlers, built from models like the TXT-1 and HPI Wheelie King. These crawlers used a powerful four-wheel drive system. People would use only the axle, drive shaft, and gearbox from these models, then add custom-made aluminum body plates and links to maximize climbing ability. HPI Racing released their own rock crawling conversion kit in 2008, just a year after the introduction of Wheelie King monster truck. For months, hobbyists had been using various RC parts or DIY their own to transform the vehicle into a capable rock crawler. This conversion kit made the process simple, allowing Wheelie King owners to quickly convert their vehicles into ready-to-crawl rock crawlers. The kit primarily extended the wheelbase for improved stability and introduced a front-mounted battery layout to shift weight forward, enhancing crawling performance. This development highlights the increasing popularity of rock crawling among hobbyists. The second category is MOA crawlers. For more extreme performance, hobbyists turned to the Clodbuster's motor on axle setup. With no need for a central drive shaft, the ground clearance was huge, and the weight distribution was more lower compared to the shaft-driven crawlers. This really increased the stability of the vehicle. People would only keep the front and rear axles, using custom-made aluminum bodies and links to maximize performance. The third category is stick crawlers. They have the best performance of all the homemade crawlers. This type often used a metal rod connecting the front and rear MOA axles with two springs, allowing the axle to rotate side to side for incredible axle flex. Some even went further, linking the front and rear axles with an aluminum U-shaped rod, eliminating the need for links and suspension. This design, which allowed the axle to flex by twisting the rod like a car's torsion beam, offering a low center of gravity and unmatched capability at the time. By the early 2000s, people wanted more than just speed. They wanted to climb, crawl, and conquer every rock. This movement led to the birth of a dedicated RC crawler community, inspiring hobbyists push their creations to new heights. This passion will soon inspire a company to fully embrace and cater to this demand, and that company was Axial. Please stay tuned for the next episode of the history of RC crawlers, where I will talk about the rise of some famous RC crawler companies. Most of the information in this video was researched online. If I missed any early crawlers, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the early days of RC crawlers, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. See you in my next episode. Bye bye.